Good morning, students. Welcome to Nelson's English School online classes, Standard 8. Lesson number 4, Introduction to OpenOffice Base. Introduction. Database is an organized and structured set of related data. Data being one of the most crucial factor for the functioning of any organization or institution requires to be managed such that we can quickly retrieve and the use of required information as and when needed, not just for the business but also in our day-to-day life. We maintain database like contact details in our address book, where in stores the names, address, phone number, email address, etc. of our relatives, friends. School maintain the detail of the students and teachers, bank record and detail of their bank, also store the details of the customer and transactions performed by them. Likewise, there are many more examples of using database in our day-to-day life. But storing and using this information manually is a very difficult task, as the size and the content of the database keeps on changing. A computerized data is the best solution for storing and maintaining database. The software which helps to manage the database is called database management system. Components of database. The main components of database are table, fields and records. Let us take an example of the student database. Each row shows the detail of each student, like his and her roll number, name, birth date, etc., in the form of record. So the information stored in a row is called record. Each column contains a specific piece of information for all the records, like first column contain roll number of all the students. So the information stored in the column is called field. A collection of related information stored in a form of rows and column is called table. A table organizes the data in the form of records and fields. A database is a collection of related information stored logically in the form of various tables. What is OpenOffice Base? OpenOffice Base is a database component of Apache OpenOffice family. It is a relational database management system. It's called, so short form is RDBMS, that allows us to store the information in one or more table, such that these tables can be related with each other on a common field among them. So instead of creating a single large table, the storing whole information in a same table, you can break the information in a logical manner to store it in a different tables. It helps to avoid the duplicate information and make it easily accessible wherever needed. Base database objects. Base lets you manage all correlated information from single database file. The database file in Base is stored with the ODB extension, and the various objects of Base database are table, query, form and report. First we will see table. A table is a collection of related information. A raw data in a database is stored in the form of logical related tables. A database can consist of one or more correlated tables to store the complete information. Okay. Query. What is query? A query represents the information from the table that satisfies certain conditions. Whatever condition will fulfill, those data only display in a query form. A form is a convenient interface used to add, modify, or search information in the database, tables, and queries. Means when you will enter, at that time it will show attractive page. On that page, only selected fields are there, which fields you need to fill. Okay, so it's designed in such a way it is easy to operate for the user. Report. A report is a systematic representation of information stored in tables or a query. These are used to present the data in a specific manner, so better analysis. How to start and create database in OpenOffice Base. Starting OpenOffice Base. To start Base, click Ubuntu button on the launcher. To open dash window, type Base in a search bar. Click OpenOffice 4.1.2 Base icon. The Base database wizard open will appear as shown in the figure. This database wizard window can be used to create new database or to open an existing database. Creating a database. To create a new database using Database Wizard, click and select Create a New Database option in a Database Wizard window and click Finish button. The Save dialog box appears as shown in the figure. Enter a suitable name for the database in a file name box. Click Save button. A blank database gets created which appear in a new database window as shown in the figure. Starting OpenOffice Base. To start Base, click Ubuntu button on the launcher. To open dash window, type Base in a search bar. Click OpenOffice 4.1.2 Base icon. The Base database wizard open will appear as shown in the figure. This database wizard window can be used to create new database or to open an existing database. Creating a database. To create a new database using Database Wizard, click and select Create a New Database option in a Database Wizard window and click Finish button. The Save dialog box appears as shown in the figure. Enter a suitable name for the database in a file name box. Click Save button. A blank database gets created which appear in a new database window as shown in the figure. Creating a table using wizard. Creating a table using table wizard option is one of the simplest way to design a table with the help of a ready-made template. To start Table Wizard, click on Table option in the Database section. Select Use Wizard to create a table option in the Task section. The Table Wizard dialog box will appear as shown in the figure, and steps 1 to 4 we need to follow for the using for that. Step 1. Select fields The first step of table wizard helps to choose the table and its required field. Choose the required table category from the option business and personal. Select the required table from the sample tables and choose field required in the table one or from the available field list and move them to selected field list using that greater than arrow button is given. You need to click on that. So by using that arrow you can move. Step 2, set types and formats. You can modify individual field property in this step. You can change the default field name, type, size, etc. one by one. You can also add new fields in your table using button, and you can remove an unwanted field using button as needed. To reorder the table field, you can use that caret sign or a down arrow button. Two buttons are there on your window. You can see that. Click on that next button to move up and down. Set primary key. You can select primary key field of your table in third step. You can add a new key field using automatically add to primary key option, or select the existing field from the table by selecting use an existing field as a primary key option. If you want to define a key field on the combination of two or more table fields, use option define a primary key as a combination of several fields and choose table field. Such primary key is called composite key. Now click on next button to move to the last step, create table. In this step, you can give a suitable name to your new table. Choose the required option to insert data in the table, to modify the table design or create a form based on this table. Click finish button. Your table is now ready to store data values in it. Creating table using table wizard. Base database window. Before we start working with the base database, let us take a close look at a base database window and its component. Its components are database section, task section, then object section, then description section, and document section. First, we will go through the database section. This is a vertical pan which appears to the left side of the database window. This section allows to select the different database objects like tables, forms, queries, and reports. Task section. This section contains the option for creating a new database object of the type selected in the database section. For example, if the tables option is selected in the database section, task section display two different ways to create table. For example, using a design view and using a table wizard. Now, third point, object section. This section is just below the task section, which shows the list of objects like tables, forms, queries, and reports created in the database. Initially, this section is blank as a new database does not have any object in this its lists. Description section. This section is on the right side of the task section, which shows the description of the option selected in the task section. Document section. This section is under the description section, which shows the preview of database object selected in the object section. By default, none option is selected in this section due to which preview is not available. To get the preview of selected object, for example of a table, select document option in this section. Creating table using design view. You can also use design view to create new customized table in OpenOffice. Click on create table in design view option in the table task section. A new blank table will appear in the design view as shown in the figure. The table design view shows 3 columns as a field name, field type and description. You can see in the figure. Select first cell in the field name column and enter the field name. Press tab key to move into the field type column. By default, field type text is selected. To change the data type, click the field type drop button and choose the appropriate data type from the list. Press tab to move into the description column. Enter an optional description about the field it needed. Press tab key once again to move into the next row under the field name column. Repeat the above steps to define the other fields of the table. Then save the table using File Save option. The Save As dialog box will appear as shown in the figure. Enter suitable table name and click OK. Adding primary key field. The primary key is the field or combination of fields in the table which helps to identify each record uniquely in the table. For example, roll number field in the student table helps to identify each student which their unique roll number assigned to each one of them. A primary key field never accepts a duplicate value and it never accepts the empty or null values. To set the primary key field in a table, first of all, select the table in the table section, right click and choose edit option in the shortcut menu to open table in a design mode. Select the field you want to use as a primary key field by clicking in the row. Right click in the row header area and select primary key option in the shortcut menu. A key indicator is added to the left of the field name in the row header area, marking it as a primary key field. Save and close the table. Modify table. A table once created can always be modified as per the changing needs of the database. You can add a new field, delete unwanted field, change the field name, etc. Adding a new field. To add a new field in the existing table, Open the table in design view by selecting it in the tables or selection and clicking edit tools in table toolbar. Click in the field name column of the blank row at the end of the enter the name of new field. Select the type of your new field in the field type column. Save the table structure using file save option. Deleting unwanted field. To delete the unwanted field from the table, open table in the design view. Right click in the header area of the field which you want to remove and choose delete option from the shortcut menu. The selected file will be disappear from the table. Save dialog box. Save the table using file save option. Renaming the field. To change the name of the existing field in the table, open the table in the design view. Select field name which is to be changed and then after click on file and save. Entering data in a table. Once the table structure is defined, it is now ready to enter the required data in it. The data in the table is entered in the form of record where information for each field or a column is stored row-wise. To enter records, double-click the table in a table section in which data is to be entered. The table data view of selected table appears as shown in the figure. Click inside the first field of the blank row and enter the field value. Select second field by clicking it or by pressing tab key and enter its value to the same record. Continue in the same way to complete the record information in the row. Add more records as needed in the blank rows. Then after use file and close option to close the table data view. Thank you and have a nice day.